I painted an art collection about burnout and I learned how to rest. Before burnout, I used to avoid resting because somewhere deep down I thought that rest needed to be earned or I needed to deserve to rest. That rest was not a priority and I would get to do it only after I finished the project or I finished the exams or whatever else that came up. At one point I was even unable to sleep at night, so instead of trying harder to rest, I would start working, I would do some extra emails at night, I would catch up on the projects that weren't completed yet, and that helped me get ahead in my work. However, it also drained me and stole those nights that I needed to use for my rest. And then I learned that other women had a similar experience. They would spend time working because they weren't able to rest or because they felt like rest needed to be earned. That ultimately led me to burnout, and then I started making an art collection about it. I painted some of the heaviest emotions that women experience while they are stuck in burnout. And I've also painted depletion, which is the feeling you get when you are so tired, yet you still have to show up to the point that there's only an outline of you. There's the real you is just missing, it's gone. I chose to paint this image because many times I felt like depletion came with cynicism, came with hopelessness, with isolation. And it turned me from someone who was outgoing and an incredible speaker, basically an extrovert, into someone who was too scared to speak, too scared to do any wrong move, too scared to even talk to people. I was like that when I was a kid as well, but in my 20s I came out of my shell, and before burnout I was a totally different person than who I am today and who I was in my childhood. If you like my painting or you like my art, you can see more of it on my website. In September, I'm also coming out with a Burnout Print Club, where you get an art print and a burnout course every month. The courses go into depth on each emotion that I've painted. The courses teach you how to recognize the emotions, how to process them, and how to move forward. And you can join my mailing list for weekly updates on my work.